Hi, hope everybody's doing good. Say, Andrea, you might as well get on and make a video, lady. You got a lot to say. So, what if you rant? If you got something to rant about, I'll listen. you know, it's a wicked world, Why not? You sure have a way with words, so, um, uh, yeah, try it. I almost got Big Bird's girlfriend talked into getting on and telling us the pronunciation of her name. So that'd be cool, huh? So, and then they can talk. She can make a video and Bird can see her. Charles, how cool is that? Yeah. I understand a little bit of the South American dialect of Hispanic. I took it for 2 years, but that was third and fourth grade. But I'm pretty sure I could like pick up on it real quick and understand her name, so I can say hi, you know. So, yeah, that would be really neat. But yeah, consider it. Why not? Make a video, say hi, Barb, and I'll come over and write and, you know, tell me what you're up to. Tell me what you're sad about. Tell me what you're happy about. Why not? Oh, for the record, except for the person that is in charge of the Eastern Star that will not stop her witchcraft, I have forgiven everybody long. In fact, I do forgive her, but I get angry. But that's totally in God's hands. But it still is the people that continue actually harming other people to the extreme that I can't forgive because they're not done. I mean, Christ died for them just as me, yes, but that's not the point. I'm still on their case till they stop. So it really has nothing about forgiveness. And it sounds mean and tough, but it's not like I don't love, because that's the furthest thing from the truth. So, yeah. I probably lost a friend today because like I told him, I'll either teach you to grow or I'll slay you. He probably won't like that. So, yep, another one bites the dust. Hopefully not. I said, why don't you pray for me like I do? Like, yeah, okay, we'll see. Not the same one. I was having irritation problems. Get it in my eye? Irritant. Um, no, that a different one. There's plenty, but one that I thought, well, I think what they do is that, like, I'll be good, and then they're good for a minute and they go back to it. So it's like, yeah, okay, whatever, play, play, play. I mean, God's watching. That's the point. And when they get out of line, I gotta go and say something, and then I'm mean, but I'm reminding people that have potential is what's up with that. So, um, even if I'm telling them to die and it sounds drastic, I know what God's telling me in my heart because He knows my heart's golden and I don't hurt people unless they touch me, and probably not even then. So, although I'm capable. But it does depend on the situation, and that's a definite thing. So, I was debating whether or not to get on today, and I thought, oh, I told you I would, so I will, talk for a little bit here. So, you know, I'm not sure how long. I just mostly wanted to tell you, talk about forgiveness. It's really not that I don't usually on a daily basis, but I have my moments, and when I see these people are doing things that are affiliated, um, I get a little mean. So it's not directed at normal people at all. It's directed at demons and Satanists. So if somebody has a problem with me not forgiving uh, demons, if you don't believe in demons or Satan, if you think that I shouldn't display anger at a demon seed, well, there's seeds that can be good too. But that really is their choice, and I'm here to give them that choice. And it might get a little drastic sometimes, so that's what I do. So I'm not everybody, and everybody's not me. And like I said, pray for me. I'll pray for you. I definitely need it. There's no doubt. No doubt. Especially in situations I get in like that. So, so I know God's watching over me. I've had guns in my mouth and AKs pointed at me and all kinds of things. I've been cut. All kinds of, you know. But, yeah, had broken just about everything. But, yeah. Well, let me see what's going on today. Not a whole lot. I got up very early. Well, for me, because I've been staying up way late, like 3 in the morning even, and getting up about 8:39, sometimes a little later. But not much. But today it was about a little after 7, maybe quarter after 20 after, I'm thinking. When I looked at the clock, I had already been up a little bit. So, which is good because I want to get back on schedule because we only have so many daylight hours in Minnesota in the winter. It's limited, so I get really light deprivation. So it's like, yeah, a lot of people suffer from that, and it's sort of depression because we don't have the light. So, yeah, God's kind of like that too, isn't he? If you don't have that, you have some kind of weird depression. Then they try to laugh it off with all their weird ways. you know. So, yeah. So if I say something quirky or something, it's pointed, it's directed, it's not at no normal person. Like I say, ever. So just get to know that, and when you hear something radical, just think, well, there goes Barb again, but she's the person that will save your life. That type of thing, which I have. Epileptics, and even when I was a girl, first one I saved was my own little cousin. He was choking on a lifesaver, and I had taken babysitting Red Cross courses and tipped him upside down and dislodged it. And, 4 years old, so yeah, good thing I took some courses when I was young. So that was the first one I saved. So. Even saved Doug. I didn't know him yet. He was coming out of a bar, and I thought he was just a drunk. And I was off work. I was working at the nursing home in the next town, and stopped to play some pool. And 17, 18, just still 17. And went walking out the door to my car, and I seen this guy fall off the stairs. This was like even a good. Oh man, at least 15 years before I even met him, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, no, well, I met him when I was 34, so it was like almost 20 years later. But yeah, so he fell off these steps, and he was choking on his tongue, and I went to walk away because his friend was there, and I thought, yes, somebody can help this old drunk, because I really had enough drunk people, but that's another story. But I told his friend that you have to get his tongue out of his mouth, and I said, don't stick your fingers in there, roll him over on his side. And then I guess they took him to the hospital and got him for drunken stuff and whatever, but what it was is that he was on some kind of a back medication that, like, they didn't tell him that it didn't mix with the stuff, or so the story goes. you know. But anyway, I thought he was just a drunk, and I'm like, yeah, whatever. Another one bites the dust. Guess that's the theme song. I hope not. yeah. No, if I'm mad at somebody, I'd probably take a month or close to half a year or something of my life coaching them. watching them grow and then watching them sink back, that type of thing. So if I get angry, it's like I got a reason. You know? It's the same with me. If somebody tells me, hey, like I walk with Christ and I'm like this and I forgive, and that's right. You're absolutely right. Did you guys hear about the Pope though? I think it was on James Munder. Some reporter was down in South America and Pope Francis was there with another, like a bishop or something. And the reporter said, "You're a saint to the one." And then he said, "You're a saint to Francis." And he said, "I'm the devil." And the reporter said, "No, you're a saint." I'm like arguing with him about it. And I'm like, why argue? He just told you, you know? That doesn't mean he's Satan. That just means he's the devil. And there are a lot of them that appear to be, well, they wear red shoes made out of human skin and dye them with blood. And that's not a joke. So that's what that red shoe, that's what red lipstick, red high heels, all this. If I wear red, I was going to put red on today and talk about the person that I was disappointed in. But I just decided to write on his page there. And another woman wrote, I like your levity, you know. And I told her, I said, well, thank you. You know, I had to say what was on my mind regardless who likes it. And if I get called a troll, it's not going to hurt my feelings, but I'm not going to be forgiving with that, because this person is leading other people astray now. So it goes way deeper, see? That's all I'm saying. Yeah, if I see something and they get too many strikes on my case and they're men, and I know I was more mature at a young age, yes, people grow in different stages, but this is end game, end time type thing, that either they grow or they lose their soul. So I'm not taking these friendships and people that I've met on here, I'm not taking that lightly, you know, at all. I love, but I gotta say what God tells me. You know, when like somebody's like, oh, nice day and blah, blah, blah. And God's like, tell him he's got to quit lying because he's losing his soul, you know. Oh, yeah, thank you. I'll go do that. You see? So, it's not a nice thing, but I got to do it. So then I'll see people do better and then slip into their old ways again. And it's mostly because I alcohol with most of them. So I'm definitely praying for our brethren that are slipping. Satan's reaching for them, like trying to smash them, you see, and I'm taking the short end of the stick trying to help. So, and maybe he'll listen, or they'll listen. Listen up. Yeah. I used to tell Doug everything about everybody. Now I keep things limited because being that his mindset is different, the opposition, I can't. Well, I talk freely and he hears all this on here, but I don't in my daily life. Sometimes, you know, but like I told him about Andrea, it's like, man, I love her wit, you know. Yeah. And Big Bird, talk about Big Bird a lot. And now I'm Tanner Reef, Richard, and you know, how cool. The world is so cool. I would love to see that place. It's beautiful. Looks hot. Looks like a desert, sort of, but looks like Arizona with ocean. And the rocks look kind of like Duluth. Our big lake is as big as the ocean, inland oceans and fresh water. And, well, Actually, there's so many waterfalls and stuff up there. I got to get up there and show you guys some personal spots I love. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I look over and there's kitty eyes. Oh, that's what I was going to touch on. Did you guys know that cats have an enzyme that actually affects the human brain to be, what was the words they used? This was in a scientific journal, which I knew anyway. This is a type of esoteric knowledge, things hidden from the public. But it makes you, I call it the not give a shit gene. So maybe that's why you think witches and cats, the actual enzyme gives them lack of compassion, is what it is. Isn't that a trip? So maybe, well, my cat, I'm allergic to cats, so my kitties, I pet them, but I'll go take a shower. You know, I train them like that. So, yeah, just go lay down, not right now is the words, period. you know, but that's life. Yep, the no give a shit gene. or um, whatever the stuff is they have in their body, in their litter. It's not just the ammonia; it's actual enzyme they have, like in their fur, in their saliva and stuff. So, yeah, it gives you a lack of compassion. So, yes, free kitties for all the narcissists. True definition of narcissist: total selfish. They can appear to be friendly, but deep inside, would they literally give you their last money, the shirt off their back? They would expect you to, Yeah, and then they'd turn around and stab you in the back, you know. Anyway, oh, a person that doesn't lie doesn't expect other people to lie. A person that's not Satanist doesn't see other people actually are. You don't see it clear like that. Like I was raised by them. You don't see it unless you've experienced it. And if you have and you don't know, and the spells, it's like trickery that's been done on you, you actually can come out of it, but you have to recognize that you were there. And yes, it can be forgiven. That's not the issue. It's the people that are still doing things out here right now that's imperative that nobody gets set back. It's actually testing their souls. I'm testy like that. Asking you not to judge me. God judges me. Um, Trust me, and I hope you love me because I love you, and I don't hurt normal people. It's as simple as that. So, yeah, but I'm not backing down. I'm after him with full bore. No matter what it takes, no matter what I have to do. If God tells me to do something, that's what I'm doing. I don't care. Period. And that is part of the 144,000. And maybe it's not time for other people to step up, but this is my time. That's what I've got to do. This is what I do and why I'm here. Because I'm so sick of watching people get hurt. I'm serious. You don't know. If I'm out in public and I see an injustice, I just say something. You know? I stop it. That's just what I do. So it's not a matter of forgiving people or not. It's just a matter of stopping what the hell they're doing. So, yeah. That's all. That's what it is. That is. So if my language gets a little rude or rough or whatever, not like Richie from Boston, it is what it is. It's not what it is. If I get pushed to that point, they deserve everything that's coming at them. And that's not a moment of forgiveness, that's a moment of attack. If I get attacked and backed in a corner, I'm going to fight. So that's what it feels like. That's what it is. But yeah. So the Pope can just come out and spew his red shoe shit at everybody and shove it down our throats. And then these people can get on there and patronize their fake religions, you know. So say that they love Christ. They don't actually really, very few people just come right out and say, I love God, you know, without meaning the Baphomet goat people, you know. That's so disgusting. So some things really, it's not a matter of forgiving, it's a matter of it ending. So these are the times we are in, so make no mistake. You know, not everything's gonna end poof, but for them it sure might. They have to deal with God and people like me. So, yeah, the way it is. So I hope I don't lose anybody that I think is great, but if that's what it is, that's what it is, because I've been me for so long, and everybody that knows me knows I'm full of love, and they also know what buttons to push. So, you know, it's actually, if I were the one in danger and I'm not the one doing something to other people, then being that I would be the one in danger, not doing things to people, I have a right to kind of say something about that, you see. So, yeah, that's the way that is. So it's not a matter of forgiving, it's a matter of it ending. All the trickery, all the lies, all the spells, all the bullshit, all of it. Do you know today with the equinox, there was actual children or people eaten, probably skinned alive, bites taken out of them, perhaps, all kinds of. That was probably after they were abused thoroughly in every other way. So just keep that in mind if you think I'm not forgiving. Okay? That's what took me getting on here and what I thought, what did I actually want to say and how can I say it? So you have to understand what I was trained for to help put this out there, because I've been online. I was talking to Masons online about 20 years ago. I went to the head lodge at that time. I do believe it was in Philadelphia. And told them, I'm coming after your asses. You better straighten things out. Get this truth out. Get the truth out there about God now, because I'm coming after your asses. I'm going to expose you. I said, I don't care who you screw or what you do. You can kill each other all you want, do whatever you want, and threaten whatever you want, but you're not controlling me. So, if anybody else feels like that, that's nice. But that's what I do, and that's why I do it. I showed you the picture of me at 9. That's when I started my war. So, maybe it's nobody else's war. So, I don't feel grateful, okay? But I truly believe I'm not going to hell for loving God and standing up for everybody. So, and like I said, it doesn't sound perhaps like anything you've ever heard before. And I know that to be true, so. I really do, Richard. I get no curve, no curve, no curve. But I don't understand what the next part is. But I like it. Something about the light, or I don't know. I don't know. I think I almost caught it one day, but then I don't know. Yeah, I like it. It's catchy. And then I like that one with the tribal stuff in there too. That's good. Maybe that's Listen to Me. That might be the one. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'll have to jump over to your page when I feel froggy. Get it, froggy? So, so I really, I will if I do something wrong. I ask people forgiveness. I've got a couple videos doing that too, but I'm not going to be doing that often. I just thought I'd let y'all know that. So when they stop doing what they're doing, I'll stop being aggressive. And when people stop working with them and for them, or acting like them, controlling, using, and lying to people, or hurting them in every way possible, or anything imaginable, then I'll stop. And ultimately, that is what God wants, and I won't accept anything less. So, like I say, it's not about forgiveness. It's about me not flashing my pearls before swine, because they'll stomp them. That's what they do. So, yeah. I was going to go, boop. No, but I do love, and I'm not trying to be like that to everybody. But really, a lot of people got tortured today. A lot of animals, a lot of bad things, a lot of spells putting all of you in danger today. It's a big, big, big day for them, symbolizing death going into the winter. So, yeah, not cool. Yeah. So it is kind of, I won't say stressful, irritable. I've been irritable. Yeah, I get like that, like on Christmas when they celebrate, and then I like trees, but I don't decorate. I got this little fiber optic one I plug in. I like that, but I don't adorn a tree. I did 1 year for my kids, 1 year for Doug, and that's about it. But it wasn't out of lack of knowledge, you know. And my kids know all of this stuff too. So, that's well, not just a phallic symbol, but if it's a real tree, you're killing a part of God too and putting stuff all over it as a burden, you know. Yeah. So I refused to do it last year. It's like, no, I'm done. That's it. I decorated the outside of my house, candy cane, and my tree and lights for the two little girls next door. And then I thought this year I'm not doing that, you know. But it does look pretty out in the country. We've got one neighbor, they just go full bore. It is beautiful. It's pretty neat. Their electric bills just gotta be crazy. Yeah. I'm gonna let you guys, you ladies and gentlemen, go. I just need you to know me, you know, because I think some feel the same way, and it's not out of fear that you don't speak, but I'll speak it. I'm speaking it for us. So, like I say, I'm praying for you. Pray for me, you know. And I've really never had anybody do that, so that would be kind of cool. That's what I said to this other guy. Yeah, I said, but can't say that I see that happening, you know. But that might have been enough to make it happen, because when he talks to God about me, he's going to hear something he didn't think he'd hear. So, anyway. Yes, I've been a teacher too, but I'm a different kind of teacher, student teacher. And then I was a paraprofessional at a sheriff's boys ranch with teenagers. And, yeah, well, working in a daycare, working in an elementary school, nurse and lunch lady, and all kinds of things. Body shop. Owned one when I was 17 for a little while. Yeah, I've done some stuff. And wherever I was, I just, if I wanted to go somewhere, I'd pack up and go and get a job and work and do whatever I wanted. So I've always kind of, and I get a wanderlust. I was tired for a while, but now I'm kind of like, dang, thinking about traveling again. Or just some days I just feel like walking out the door and just keep walking and walking. I've walked thousands and thousands of miles in my life, you know, literally to the top of mountains. And, like one day it was 5,000 feet, and it's like, yeah, there I go, you know, stuff like that. So, and I was already up a ways, and then another one, I lived up. I probably lived about 11,000 feet, and they were about 14,000 feet. So yeah, that was Lolo Hot Springs, Montana, in between Canada, Idaho, and Montana, and way back up in the mountains. So grizzly bears, everything, So, yeah. Well, I'm gonna let you go. I love you all. God bless your day, night. Thank you for being here, and peace from Pine City, Minnesota, USA. Good night.